Hey, Ben here. In this video, I'm going to be going over the pros and cons of a new software called flickdramatizer that's coming out for an early bird discount. And what this does is this is a downloadable software for Mac and PC that's going to allow you to add video effects or movie effects to any video that you want. So what you do here is there's actually two settings. There's a wizard that's going to add the effects, and there's also a more advanced mode that will add effects to and allow you to do some additional stuff like changing the video dimensions and things like that, which I'll demonstrate as well. But basically how it starts is all you have to do is select if you want an audio track, and then select the main image that you want to upload to the flickdramatizer that you're going to add the different effects to. Now they also have this choose a transparent foreground. That's also another option, and you can use that if you're using something called video overlays as well. Now the video overlays look like this, where there's like cool effect over the video, and that's not a part of the front end product that there's going to be sold this flickdramatizer. This just does full 3D animation effects, but if you buy the OTO, you'll also have the option to buy these custom overlays as well, which can be used. Then you can, there's some additional settings. You can choose like a background color if you want to have layers blurred or not. And then once your video is uploaded, also you can upload an image as well. If you have like a logo you're doing for someone, you can click next. And then this is where it's going to take you to all these different video effects. So first we have animated effects, and then we have static effects. So I'm going to choose some animated ones here. So for example, here's one called Alien Vision. And then it's going to apply this effect now to our video. And if we play it, that's what it will look like. Let's do some other ones here. Here's one 3D shield. It's going to make it blurry. So that's like, you know, if you had like a transition between like a dream section like you always see on TV where the screen gets kind of blurry because they go to like the flashback or something. Now here's another one called blood on screen. This would be good for like horror movies where there's like blood flowing down the screen. And then there's also 270 other ones that you can choose from as well. Like there's like a computer one. You can also have multiple ones as well. And then you can also go ahead and change some of the effects here if you don't want the grid quite as big. If you don't want the light intensity as much, the distance, and depending on which one you select here, you can go. There's going to be some options here that you can choose to change the actual effect as well. Now there's also static effects too. Like I said, there's over 270 combined of animated and static effects, and the static ones are just they're not really 3D animation like the animated ones. These are more just like that one was a blur one. This is a blood one again. This is a like color contrast, or here's one if you wanted grayscale. If you want to have a black and white video. And then the animated ones, of course, you can tell that there's more going on with them. So so obviously it's pretty easy to add those. And then what you want to do is you also can go to this advanced wizard here. Now the advanced wizard is a little confusing, but basically what you want to do is you want to press these arrows here, and then this is the actual plane of the video. This white spot is it's not as easy as say Camtasia to tell where the actual video is, because what you can do here is go and change the width to make it bigger or smaller or wider. You can make it taller. You can have this offset access to move it. And there's just additional features for more advanced users in the advanced section. But basically it works the same way, where you can put different effects to test. And then you can resize the video and do a couple other things like blur some parts, add a background color, and also customize the effects settings just like that before. So now we're going to go back to the wizard, and then when you're ready, all you have to do is click next, and then click next again, and then you're ready to start rendering your video, and then you can choose whatever resolution you want. You can also do it in something called Ultra HD, which is 4K, so it's going to be very high quality when you render it. The frame rate, which is important, and your name as well, and then you can go ahead and render it, and it's pretty easy. And then the movie that you'll produce will have those effects in it. Now the only kind of drawbacks that I wanted to point out was whenever you're applying these effects, there's no way to choose when they start or end. So you'll upload your movie, and then you'll apply the effect, and then it will just have to go through the entire clip. So if you want to have just like the blood going for a certain clip in the horror movie, then you're just going to have to, in a different editor, cut the video to that specific time and then upload it to the Flick Dramatizer, and then apply that blood effect just to the clip you uploaded, because there's no way to choose, when it starts and when it ends. And also, as far as the editor, if you wanted to go back and watch it, there's not really a way. So you'd have to watch the entire clip, and then then it will loop over again, and then you could watch the part again if the very front. There's no way to kind of adjust the timer back and forth like you would say like the Camtasia editor, for example, or a different type of video editor. But overall, it was pretty easy to apply these different effects. It only took like 5 minutes just to walk in. I didn't have to even watch any of the tutorials, and some of the effects do look pretty cool. So if the Flick Dramatizer is something that might help your business, you can check it out for the early bird discount at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time whenever it launches. And you're also going to get a bunch of relevant bonuses as well for me to see if that will help you out or not. So again, it's launching for an early bird discount at 11 a.m. And if you buy through my link, you're going to get all the bonuses below this video on my bonus page to help you out. So thanks for watching this video, and hopefully this helped you make a decision on Flick Dramatizer.